Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be playing as Lapras yet again. Lapras is my highest win rate Pokemon this season. I've been winning almost every game with Lapras, so I figured why not keep playing Lapras and keep trying to climb up, get more Pokemon points, right? Just try to get up as high as I possibly can. Today I am laning in the top lane with Pikachu. We secure the mid contested farm. I steal that from the Goodra. He does not seem too happy about that. Pikachu is defending our XP. I don't know who got that one. We managed to pick up a kill on the enemy routes, and now we're just bullying the Goodra. But I'm losing, so I need to back out. And I go down. Very unfortunate, but the Goodra is almost dead. But it looks like the Goodra does indeed make it out, though just barely. Decidueye seems to be heading towards the top lane to help topside out this game after the first jungle clear. The enemy routes does almost go down. Oh, the Raboot goes down, excuse me. The Goodra is positioning aggressively to take the farm, but I walk forward as Lapras and just present myself as a big body. And Goodra does go down this little skirmish. We get most of, if not all of the contested Altarias. We do get the contested farm from the Raboot, though I am low, so I need to go pick up this citrus berry. I'm going to grab this Baltoy in the back for a little bit of extra XP. I did take Water Pulse because, in my opinion, Water Pulse is better on Lapras than Parasong. Parasong, even if you go full damage, doesn't it you're locked in the animation too long, and Water Pulse just ends up doing more damage when you have it stacked up. So, for instance, let's say you're hitting these Altarias, right? For each enemy you hit with Water Pulse, it generates a stack above the map in the bottom right-hand corner. Every stack you get, your Water Pulse does an extra pulse per ability usage. So it just allows you to get a lot of damage out in a quick succession of time, as well as when you hit someone with Water Pulse, you get your boosted auto automatically, which heals you. So it's just really good for both tanking and offense. I do manage to get a 20 point turn in, and Pikachu gets a 26 turn in, which is really good. And we do manage to kill the Goopa again as well. So we get these Altarias uncontested, and the whole team gets everything. It looks like Gardevoir did get that big one, though. I am also going to pick up Ice Beam for my second. Ice Beam does really good. It slows enemies down when they're on it, and if they get hit by enough procs of it, they do get stunned because they become frozen. This is the ability path that I choose for Lapras pretty much every single game. I just find it the most consistent for damage, CC, and utility. I am going to try to take the... Oh, nope, never mind. It would be a little bit too greedy to try and go and steal that piece of farm from the enemy Goodra. I am just poking them off of their... Well, what's the word called? The platform. And I am hoping that Decidueye will help us do the top Reggie. Maybe if we get enough pressure going, or maybe if we break top plat, we do get a double kill. I'm just turning in points for the sake of turning in points. Decidueye stops turning in for some reason, so we don't get the extra overcap, but it's still okay, I suppose. We do start the top Reggie. Meanwhile, bot gets pressured a little bit too much, and they do end up losing the first tier platform, but that's okay for what it was, considering that the enemy jungle was bot side, and we won top. It's not the greatest exchange because bot Reggies are a little bit more. They're better to get in general, but it's not terrible. Decidueye was top, so I figured I'd stay top and help secure Reggie. We do go down to a really good Machamp Unite by the enemy Machamp. He manages to hit both Pikachu and I together and just absolutely obliterates us. So I'm now going to start farming a little bit. Machamp's going to get that turn in regardless of if we were to run up there or not. So I just get a piece of farm to get a little bit more XP, and now I am going to go mid just to get a little bit of extra farm, but I do see that the enemy team are pressuring top side with the Pika, so I do ult in, and we manage to pick up a kill on Cinderace. Pikachu is dangerously low and does go down. I cannot fight Goodra by myself. Goodra will win just by a lot, as you can see, but the Mr. Mime does miss the power swap by the tiniest of inches, which is very, very upsetting, but it's fine. They tried they tried, right? It was the thought that count in that specific instance. I am now going to hit this extra farm up again because now I need my Unite once more, as well as just more farm is better. Being a higher level than the enemy team gives you a stat advantage. That's one thing that a lot of people either overestimate or underestimate in a Unite match is either they spend too much time farming or they don't spend enough time farming. I'm going to ult to try and help my team with this fight. I ult onto the Goodra with the tidal wave, but I also managed to get Cinderace out and they drop as well as the Goodra. Very good team fight by my team. Me and the Mr. Mime are going to start the Regieleki while Pikachu is bot side, trying to poke and prod at the enemy team, taking the bottom objective. Gardevoir does ult Mr. Mime and I, and manages to also get the Regieleki, which is not great, but it's fine, I suppose. I do end up going down, as well as this Decidueye, because there's nothing that Decidueye can do to get out of that situation. Pikachu is probably going to go down next to the Glaceon, and they do indeed. Oh, wait, Pikachu managed to pick up a kill before they died. That's pretty good, considering that they were in a very lose-lose situation. We do pick up a kill on the enemy Glaceon, which helps our XP efforts catch back up a tiny bit. I'm going to farm these Altarias and then probably look to rotate bot because bot objective is still up. Probably should leave this farm up and rotate bot immediately, but it's fine. Pikachu is poking and prodding and manages to steal the Reggie. Bot side, very good by the Pikachu. Very, very good. The enemy Gardevoir does go down to the Mr. Mime and the Decidueye. Props to them. So I'm just going to start farming again. Again, XP is important. Whenever you see an opportunity to farm, you should always do so. The only thing I would really count as taking priority over farming is if your team is fighting or if your team is rotating towards an objective, or you're something like Decidueye or Inteleon, and you can kind of snipe objectives away. Rayquaza has spawned, and there's a big team fight. I only managed to knock up Gardevoir, but I wanted the confirmed kill for the Decidueye. I do help Mr. Mime against the Goodra and the Machamp. It's looking a little grim, but Machamp does go down, and now it's just the Goodra, the Mr. Mime, and myself. Mr. Mime is barely hanging on, living by a prayer. The enemy Goodra does go down. The Mr. Mime bases, which is what they should be doing, and I need to back up because of the enemy team pressuring me by myself. Pikachu and Cinderace do go back just as I recall to help contest the Rayquaza. I'm going to rotate topside of the Rayquaza fight because I saw that Gardevoir was rotating up towards there to try and poke and prod. Gardevoir does go down to the Pikachu and myself. The Glaceon also goes down to goes down as well, and my team secures the Rayquaza very, very quickly. Cinderace seemed to have been burning it for a while myself and a couple other teammates were keeping the enemy team preoccupied. I thought that the bot goal would get broken, but it seems like it's not going to happen. Never mind, the Pikachu's going for it right now. So now I get to turn in, and the Cinderace gets to turn in another 20 points. Very, very good. I can't really get out of here unless I Unite, which I'm going to do. I'm going to turn back around and snipe the Glaceon with the Tidal Wave. So one thing people don't really know about Lapras Unite is you can crash into someone and do a single knock-up, or you can cancel it early and you'll send a tidal wave forward in the direction that you are casting it. And it will do a wide knockup, and it will do more damage than if you just were to run into them. So that is going to be the game, and it looks like my team... Wait for it. Loading. Looks like my team wins by quite a long shot. Now we're going to look at the damage numbers. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will see you all in the next one.